In today's video, I'm taking you to Bibles for Missions, a favorite thrift store of mine up in Crystal, Minnesota. We went to Bibles for Missions on this day with a very specific purpose in mind, which was to find a piece of furniture, something like a hutch, to put in my booth space at the Pink Elephant, which is where I do a little bit of reselling. The Pink Elephant is located in Hopkins, Minnesota. But of course, I could not go into Bibles for Missions without doing the entire store. So you'll see what we found as far as furniture in a little while. But first, I'll show you all of the other wonderful things that I found in the store on this day. These rainbow plates were interesting to me. You could see that I looked at them a few times. It looked like someone had painted on the other side of glass plates, which was pretty common back in like the 80s. So they were super cute, but I didn't know if they would actually like hold up for someone, So I did leave those behind. I came on a very good day because many of the items were 59 cents, which is just fantastic. I was looking for items to put into my Valentine's Day decor. The only reselling I do is at my little booth, so things like butterfly gold, which you see there, don't really sell for me at my booth. I have a bunch of butterfly gold that's kind of just been sitting there. Plates just aren't a big seller for me. There were some Currier and Ives there on the shelf. That's not something that I collect, but I do see it fairly often. This is a bone dish, which I've told you about before. They were used in formal place settings where people could place their discarded bones. And I don't find them very often, so it was kind of cool to see one here. This was a cool old covered casserole, I guess, but there was some sort of issue with the insert. If there hadn't been that issue, I probably would have brought it home because it was so vintage. This, I believe, is granite ware. One of you had asked me to show it if I ever see it. This was 4 dinner plates for $2.99. This felt like it should be something, but I didn't know what. I guess it's like a tea bag holder, but I don't know if it's a potter that's known or not, but I kept looking at it because I'm like, is this something? I don't know. I thought this piece was really pretty. That sticker there says that it's made of alabaster, which is kind of cool. feel like I should have looked at this chicken, but I didn't see it until I was editing. So that's a bummer. I like that chicken. I really liked this pottery pot. I don't know. It looked like it was probably supposed to have a lid, but I did think it was kind of neat. I love me a vintage picnic basket. I don't remember the price on this one. I think it was $9.99, but I actually already have one that's very similar, so I left it behind. Now this is on the other side of the store, and on the other side is kind of their vintage area. So you'll notice that some of the prices over here, not all of them, but that some of the prices are higher because if an item looks like it's more valuable, they'll stick it on this side of the store. I learned all about this dark glaze when I was in Red Wing, Minnesota. I completely forget what it's called, but it does look like these are Red Wing pieces, judging by the glaze and that swish of the dark glaze on the bottom. This is my pattern of Pyrex. It's the early American. I love these bowls. I actually use mine, but these are $15 a piece, and I'm going to hold out till I find it at a thrifty price at a thrift store. I loved this cloves tin, but it was marked $23. I was wondering, is that a typo? Or is there some reason that that should be $23? I don't know. If you know anything about it, let me know in the comments. But it was like so high that I was afraid to ask a question because I didn't want to feel silly. For all of my friends who were growing up in the 80s or raising children in the 80s, do you remember 321 Contact? I never had the magazine, but it was fun to see it. Spoiler alert, this is the hutch I wound up buying for my shop space. $45 was a great price. I thought it was just the right size that I was looking for. But then, of course, I had to look at all the other wonderful pieces of furniture that were around. They just have a great selection of furniture. I absolutely loved this dresser. It looked like it had some potentially like mold there. See that white stuff on the top? Otherwise, I might have bought that. And look at this gorgeous piece. It looks like a handmade hutch. Man, I loved this too, but I have nowhere to put it. And then there were several chairs with cane seats. Is that what you call it? And they were all in like really stunning shape. I don't know if someone had like redone them or something, but they're beautiful. All right, this is the Mission. This hutch. That car. We've tried it on its back. It's like an inch too long. So Chris has now gotten a flathead screwdriver to take it apart. All right. He's taking out the screws. I'm going to go help him. It's in. We're winning. We're winning for the day. Okay, I hope you enjoyed going with me to Bibles for Missions. It's definitely one of my favorite thrift stores to go to in the Twin Cities area right now. Also, Betty is dolled up for the holiday. You might have seen I put a community post about that, but she's all dolled up for Valentine's Day. So I hope you enjoy that. And this is some Valentines. Some of these have been sent to me by some of you. So you might zoom in and see something that you sent me. Thank you so much for those. Okay, so I'm going to show you my haul. It's a pretty big haul. The prices were fantastic. And I went in with some specific purposes in mind, and then also I found other things. You saw the hutch. That is one thing we went in for. I mentioned that in the video. That will be placed in my shop space in the Pink Elephant, and I will take footage of it and show that to you once it's all set up. Okay, the first few items that I got will be showing up in a video on my home and garden channel. I do a terrible job of cross promoting, but I do have a home and garden channel where I put like decorating videos and family vlogs and like gardening videos and anything. It's like my catch-all lifestyle channel. And so on Friday, you'll see the pieces I'm about to show you turn up in a decorating video. So anyway, so let's get started with those. Now, this was an inspiration that I saw on Instagram, like had to be like 2 years ago now, and I'm finally doing it. So I needed little floral pieces. Now the inspiration uses teacups, but I decided to translate that to creamers just because I love creamers. You know, those are kind of more my jam. So I got a few little pretty floral creamers. This one is not marked. It was 59 cents. This one is marked Noritake, Nippon Toki Kaisha, something. I'm probably saying that wrong, but 59 cents. That was really pretty. And then for the same purpose, this one is also unmarked, has a little chip, but that's fine for what I need it for. So I thought those were really cute. And then also probably for the same display, although I would have bought this anyway because it's Syracuse, China, is this little dish. I think that's so pretty, 59 cents, some kind of saucer. Thought it was so cute. Okay, and then one of my favorite things that I picked up is also going in my Valentine decor. I got this creamer sugar set. The creamer was 99 cents and this was $1.79. This says Pour Me and this says Sweetness, and they are Magenta Studios. It says Ellen Studio, London by Magenta, dishwasher safe. Yeah, so I just thought they were so adorable for Valentine's Day. I love them so much. These are going to go on my tiered tray in the kitchen. My decor is not ready or I would show it to you. So these will be on my tiered tray in the kitchen when I get it set up. Okay, then I also picked up this. This is going in my bathroom. It's super heavy and it says alabaster. Genuine alabaster, hand carved. I can't read the rest of it. I need my readers, right? Made in, that might say Italy, but I can't tell. Anyway, I thought it was gorgeous. And so I have in my bathroom like some vintage, powder tins. So that's where this is going to go. It's going to go into our bathroom. I thought it was just so pretty. It was $2.99 and I just love it. And for the same room, also going into my bathroom is this little powder thing. I think that's what this is, for $1.99. Look at the lid. Isn't it pretty? And it is marked made in Japan, Matson import, Matson manufacturing. So I thought that was really pretty. The next thing is going to set in my kitchen. It's so pretty. I just love it. And yeah, I think it's lovely. So this was $3.99. So that was my higher priced item of the day, but I think it was well worth it. I love it. And then I also got a cowbell, just because I thought it was funny. It's not marked, and it was 99 cents. I got a bone dish, just because they're kind of hard to find. I only have one. I prefer the transferware ones, but I got this because you don't see them very often. And this one says H.G. Pindley maybe, and Company, England. So bone dishes, not super common to find, so that's why I picked it up. Okay, and then two other things are going to the Pink Elephant. I got this pretty little container. I don't know if this was also for makeup. It was $1.59. This is not really my style, but it's really not chipped. So I was pretty impressed that it's all intact. So that is going to go to the pink elephant. I think someone will love it. And then I also got for the shop this. People come in looking for flower pots, especially as the warm weather approaches, and this one is pottery, so I thought one of the youths will like this, $1.99. So I thought that was a good find. Oh, one more thing. Oh, a few more things. I also got these to possibly use in my Valentine display. I'm not sure if I will use them, but I got them because they were 59 cents each and they fit the theme. Duchess Bone China is this one, and this one says Princess House, exclusive Hammersley fine bone china made in England. So I thought those were really lovely for that same purpose. And this was really cool. I think she charged me $2 for this because it didn't have a price, but it's this little like chicken wire cabinet shelf thing. You put like teacups in there or some of my collections. I don't even know. I just thought it was cool. Maybe someone made it. It's got the things to hang it. So I thought it was cool, and it fits my like country decor style that I like. So that was that. So that's all I have for you from Bibles for Missions. Let's go ahead and head to Savers Thrift in Apple Valley, and I'll show you what I got there. It was a little disorienting to walk into Savers in Apple Valley. They have completely changed the store around. They brought all of the clothing to the front, put all the hard goods kind of in the back corner, and significantly reduced the number of hard goods aisles, and the bag wall was terrible. So it wasn't my favorite trip to Savers. I'm hoping that maybe they made all these changes recently, and so their inventory is low because it had to be to do the move, and maybe things will come back around. I was very disappointed about the bag wall because I used to love, love, love their bag wall. But anyway, it was still fun to come in and see what was here. It was a strange piece because it almost looked like something you would hang on the wall, but I really couldn't figure out what exactly it was. This store used to price sets, but now it looks like they were charging $2.99 for each piece of that set, which is bonkers. This was definitely not Bibles for Missions. Let me tell you, the prices are a little different here. The bag wall looked like it was mostly just Christmas stuff that didn't sell that they had bagged up. I love Christmas stuff, but I was looking for more than just bags of Christmas stuff. Okay, and from Savers, the only thing that I got is another item for my Valentine display. This one was not 59 cents, it was $2.49, but it was pretty enough that I thought it was worth it. And the only mark on it is a number 15. Don't know what that means. I guess maybe it's the pattern number or something, mold number. Not really sure, but thought that was pretty. And then I wanted to share one other thing that I bought this week from the Pink Elephant. I got it for $4 from a friend of mine who sells at the Pink Elephant. It's another compact. You remember I told you I have like, well, this one's like eyeshadow. It's not powder, but I like these old makeup containers. I think they're really cool and pretty. So this one will go, and check out the eyeshadow color. Look at this. Hey, it matches my shirt. Whoa, it's green. It's green. And a little brush with it. And it's marked Polly Bergen makeup. Did I say that right? Bergen, yeah. So I thought it was really cute, but the reason I really wanted it is the sea turtle. I thought that was adorable. Oh my goodness. Why are makeup containers not this pretty anymore? I don't know. So that's all that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed going with me to the thrift stores and seeing what I bought. Be sure to check out my home and garden channel on Friday for that Decorate With Me. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.